Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And his first pass falls incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Collects this at the 35. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight out of the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Packlj6. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Lawrence working from the gun. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stroud off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Went right, and that's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Here's a screen for 2. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Little text on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Stroud from the pistol. This one quickly to down. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
second down now. Looking to throw, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Stroud. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Stroud's going to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. Dell now in motion right. 1st and 10, around to Nixon. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right?
Keeping it with Mixon. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mixon. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now he's past the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They drop their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. Now it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Stroud again. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Stroud. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They've got a man in motion. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Danger, Houston. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the ground again with Mixon. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, ball at the 36. Running back, motioning right. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the quick, right?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Again, left side. Here's Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. To the air, Stroud. Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Look underneath here for ETN. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back now, pressure on its way. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Lawrence. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, boy, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
This one intended for the running back. So second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Buying some time right. And pass caught by Strange. And he's down inside their end zone before hitting the net. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Inside give here for Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence here running the sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the public. Right? QB sneak and look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, you're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
All right. Tony.
Now the give to Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now a give to Mixon. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Gets him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18.
Back to throw it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That throws as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Running it with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Mixon. Makes the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
All right. 18. Okay.
This is Mixon. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans going for the win here. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
All right.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Taking on 1st and 10. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Tootin. He makes the 25. Across the 45. Bashul Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And really, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down again to 2. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's about 43 yards for him.
A 43-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Texans take over first and 10.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now.